Music 98.9. Jackie, Marco, and Moote with the new morning show here. And thank you so much for hanging out this morning. Pat Monahan from Train, also live in studios. Thanks for coming in, man. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks. I love that song, Rude.
Yeah.
Let me sing it.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Because you make music, and you make great music. Do you have a favorite song for you? Like a favorite Train song and just a regular favorite song? Like, do you like just all your songs you love?
You know, a lot of times people will have stories that go with songs, and that makes me like songs even better. So I think Drops of Jupiter will probably reign as the favorite for a lot. I mean, probably to continue just because of all the stories.
Was that about your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember reading that. That's sweet. Well, of course, those ones definitely will be.
Yeah, those end up being pretty big.
Did you write
wear these headphones? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No.
Did you write Angels and Blue Jeans or Angel Blue Jeans for anybody? Like, what was that about?
Better say your wife, man.
That was my. What was that?
Better say your wife, or you're going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, I wrote it for my wife.
Good answer.
Yeah, I write everything about my wife that's positive.
That's good. We actually have a clip of that. Here's a clip of your song here. It's fantastic.
In cold blood, by an angel in blue jeans.
Is that kind of like a little southern feel to it? A little guitar in there?
It's kind of like spaghetti western.
Yeah.
It sounds, when I wrote the song and then we started to record it, I was like, man, this song's starting to sound like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
I was just going to say Quentin Tarantino because the video looks like that.
Part of the Kill Bill soundtrack.
Yeah, that's why when we put the concept of this video together, and we got Danny Trejo and Hannah Simone to be the stars of it, we were like, this could be a great Western movie, really. And it kind of is. It's a 3.5-minute movie.
It looked to me when I watched the video like a little short Quentin Tarantino. Yeah. And you get to play the bad guy.
I got to play the bad.
Which I like that twist.
Yeah, somebody called me, I can't tell you what they called me, but
I'm sure
the bad cop.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It was a great video.
A good scene for me because I look like a bad person when I shop at Target.
Well, it's really cool. You're a local guy. This is awesome. I mean, is there any pressure growing up in Seattle with all the music and stuff here and all the big artists that have come?
Well, I didn't grow up here. I grew up in Pennsylvania and then moved to San Francisco.
Oh,
and
you just live here now.
So the pressure for me is trying to root for the Seahawks and having my friends and family see that from the 49ers viewpoint.
Yeah,
and so I go well, I'm just rooting for Marshawn Lynch because he's from the Bay Area.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to find your loopholes. And then in Pennsylvania,
Loopholes.
Yeah, you got to find your little
Steelers?
loopholes, man.
Yeah.
Steelers,
man. I grew up a
So
Steelers
that's
fan.
that would make it extra hard to be a Seahawks fan because we did have our first run-in a Super Bowl with the Steelers. And I know Seattle was heated about it a long time. We've let go of it a little bit.
A little bit.
We can be obnoxious fans. So.
I'm just going to root
God
for
bless
whoever's winning. That's all. I just
does make it easy.
Well, that's
settle
the
for
Seahawks.
that.
Did you experience? You're a celebrity. Did you experience the Seattle Freeze? You hear about that and you come in, or did everybody just like, "Yeah, it's Pat Monahan. We love you."
You know, the Seattle Freeze, my friend Pergo here has, we didn't even know what that meant. And then he was like, dude, everybody I'm trying to hook up with, meet downtown. They're always 30 minutes before we get together. Sorry, bro, can't make it. That's the Seattle Freeze, right?
And the irony is that it happens most on sunny days. Like in the summertime when it's light out till 10:30 and you look at your watch and you're like, I've been barbecuing. It's 11 p.m. I was supposed to meet someone an hour.
Oh, so you put the freeze on people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
yes.
does that all the, especially the girls. Moote's good with putting.
Come on.
Yeah, you look
it's nice
you look like you do fine with the girls.
Well, thank you, Pat.
And so that's
I'm getting a little bit.
so that makes you a terrible person.
Of course.
My heart is off.
Of course.
My heart is awful.
What was it like the first time you're driving around, you haven't made it yet? Because everybody thinks everybody's an overnight sensation, but you've been doing this your whole life. But you turn on the radio, and there's your song playing. What is that like, man? I'm always wondering.
I was a house painter, so the first thing I thought was, oh my God, man, I don't have to paint that lady's house.
Yeah.
I
Painting's the worst.
literally won't go there tomorrow. You know?
That is such a difficult job. You just start sweating as soon as you look at paintbrushes. I don't want to do this.
Man, you have never had a job.
I've had all sorts of manual labor jobs. I get the eyelid sweat.
Man, I gotta go talk on the radio. Oh no, I'm sweating.
And sadly, radio's his first real job in 12 years.
I was a touring comedian for a decade. So
I love it.
I've lifted a lot of heavy things.
Yeah. That's cool.
Isn't it exciting,
man,
though, when you're
painting
rich?
houses is a bummer. What's
and
that?
you can hire people, though, to paint everything now because you probably never want to do that again.
I don't ever want to paint again.
God.
Yeah. I'm
I
good
don't blame
without
you. That's
doing
the
that.
worst.
That's good.
I want your job though, man. I like your whole thing.
We can trade. I'll give it a shot. We
You're
trade
you're wearing Beats right now. Everybody else is wearing like
I
the
keep telling them.
standard Sonys.
Even Pat Monahan.
You're wearing them crooked like you're
Yeah.
about to rap or
Yeah,
throw
thank
down
you.
some beats. Or
So
something.
I'm not the only one. that
Yeah,
just
but
noticed that.
then off air you'll tell everybody how scared you were because a grasshopper jumped on you.
I got an image I got to uphold.
Yeah. You're like, I'm so cool, and then you're like, but I'm very sensitive.
I love you. You just got called out by Pat Monahan.
I love that.
It feels good, guys.
Well, the new
It's good to be
song-
noticed.
I want to be you. Is all.
Yeah. New song is Angel in Blue Jeans. I know the song is out. The album comes out when?
September 16th. It's called Bulletproof Picasso.
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool. It's right around the corner. How
Yeah.
long did it take to record this album?
Well, this is the first time I did a lot of writing here in Seattle because I have a little studio now, and it was a grueling writing process because unlike other means of writing, I don't really revise much where like an author would revise constantly.
Right.
And on this record, I revised like an author. Like my managers or bandmates would be like, this is a great chorus or this is a great verse, and I'd be like, well...
What about the rest of this?
Yeah. So, and it's hard to hear that because rewriting and coming from an emotional place and it's just a very
Why
difficult
did it
thing.
change like that? Like, if you've always kind of done it where you just wrote it straight through and then this time everyone's kind of picking at things. Like, why is that?
I don't know why. I think maybe I'm either getting worse at it or better. I just, you never know what it means.
I doubt you're getting worse at it. I'm going to say safely, I doubt
When
that.
the record comes out, you can text me what your real opinion
Hey,
is.
dude, you don't suck. I'll do that.
All right, we're hanging out with
I liked every chorus.
with That's good. See? Hanging out with Pat Monahan. All right, we went on the internet to look at stuff. You know, everything on the internet, Pat, is true.
Yep.
But we pulled a bunch of stuff off. We'll do a rapid fire thing before we let you go here. And you just got to tell me true or false. These are all things on the internet to see if they're true. Growing up, your father owned a clothing store.
Yes, that's true.
We read on the internet you enjoy showing goats competitively at local fairs. Is that true?
Man, I wish that was true.
So did I.
That sounds like a really cool thing
All
to
right.
do.
No, you ate a piece of gum off the wall of gum here in Seattle. That was a $2
that's
bet.
gross. No, I didn't
That's
do that.
disgusting.
Thank
Okay. You're the voice of Driver Dan on the Sprout channel.
Yeah, only the American version. I don't think they do it anymore.
Oh, all right. In the wintertime, you wear women's Ugg boots because they're comfy.
Wow, no, but I'm going to start because
They are comfy.
All right,
Yeah,
and
they
last,
are.
last but not least.
you know that they're made in Australia,
Yeah.
and Australians don't wear them in public.
Really?
Really? They're embarrassed
They're
by them?
house shoes in Australia.
What? They're so
They think
comfortable.
we're nuts,
Yeah.
Well, we might
and they're
be.
right.
That's right. All right, last but not least, you're good looking because you're related to John Stamos. I mean, you have the John Stamos hair.
I'm not related to John Stamos, but I know John, and he's a much less attractive man than myself.
Yeah.
At least you'll
No
admit
one
it.
knows that,
Yeah.
including me and him.
All right, Pat Monahan, thank you so much for coming in, man. We definitely appreciate you hanging out.
Yeah, thanks a lot for playing Angel in Blue Jeans 40 times a week.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Try to do it more if we can.
Yeah.
All right. It is Pat Monahan in studio here on Click 98.9.